Some years ago, my family owned a farm on the southern side of Queenstown in the Eastern Cape, about 15 kilometers from town. The farm's name is Palgrave, a farm that is steeped in history, particularly from the Frontier War era, circa mid-late 1800s, where a number of wars were fought between the British settlers and the local Xhosa groupings, and some of these were intense and bloody wars. The aforementioned farm has an old farmhouse and even a fort-type structure in the graveyard area. A loft area exists in the fort with slits through which rifles could be pushed in order to shoot at approaching tribesmen. I visited the homestead again recently, and most of the original features are still there. Now, on this farm were quite some strange anomalies. First of all, our main cattle herder often spoke about a fireball the size of a soccer ball that used to suddenly appear and follow him during early evenings when herding the cattle. This strange ball always kept within about 10 meters of him, and then would disappear whenever he got near to our corral with the cattle. The cattle had to be collected and corralled in order to counteract stock theft. And then there was the homestead, a deep-ground stockwater dam in which, it was rumored at least, the young son of one of the former owners had drowned during a Sunday picnic. The specter of a forlorn young boy with flaming red hair was often seen by former farm owners, seemingly looking for help. My father once, in the 1980s, had some guys redoing fences on the farm. They were sleeping in the abandoned house, and one night the locked doors started slamming themselves. Then a small, ghostly dog appeared and started barking at them incessantly. The fencers were so frightened, they fled the home in the middle of the night, never to return. Of note, the previous owners we bought the farm from had spent 3 generations living in the farm. For no reason, they one day left the home and moved to Johannesburg, fully furnished with old moth-eaten curtains still hanging, old false teeth still in the bathroom basin, all furniture still left in the home, clothes still in the wardrobes. The place was locked up and left untouched for 50 years until we opened the home and went inside of it. It looked as though time had stood still. It was eerie to say the least. Beautiful 4-poster beds, an entire trove of other antiques were salvaged by us. I often wonder if all these happenings were linked to the historical settler area graveyard, with many settler graves, that is only a short 50 meters away from said home.